Hello and welcome everyone. In this video, we will be talking about word problems involving system of linear equation. The cost of admission at a concert was $162 for 12 children and 3 adults. The admission was $122 for 8 children and 3 adults in another concert. How much was the admission for each child and adult? First of all, we need representation. Let X be the cost of each child and let Y be the cost of each adult. After our representation, we need our equation. Our equation should be 12x plus 3y equals 162 because 12 children and 3 adults equal to $162. Now let's get our other equation. 8 children and 3 adults equal to $122. Now that we have our equation, we need our solution. To get our solution, we need to solve our equation. Your solution needs to look like this. Your first equation should be on top of the second equation like this. Now, you divide and you multiply the second equation with -1. And now, you add them. So, 12x plus -8 equals 4. Positive 3y plus -3y equals 0. And 162 plus negative 122 equals 40. Now as you can see, you have to divide them. Since 4x should be x, you have to divide it by 4. Now you divide 40 with 4, and now you have your x. X equals that. Now we need to solve for y. To get y, we need one equation. So we'll get the equation 8x plus 3y equals 122. Now we need to replace our x with 10. Now 8 times 10 is 80. So you put it there and that will be 80 plus 3y equals 122. You transpose 80 to the other side and there you have it. Now you have 3y equals 122 minus 80. You subtract 122 and 80. Now you have 42. As you can see, 3y should only be y. Now you divide that by 3. As you can see, 42 can also be divided by 3. Now you divide them. So y equals 13. Now we have our answer. The admission for each child is $10 and the admission for each adult is $14. That was our first problem. I hope you understood it. Now let's proceed to our second one. It involves a system of linear inequalities. Our problem is boys and girls from the soccer clubs are trying to raise money for new uniforms. The boys' soccer club is selling candy bars for $2 a piece, and the girls' soccer club is selling candles for $4. The girls expect to sell 100 or more than 100 candles. They must raise $800 representation. Let X be the number of candy bars, and let Y be the number of candies. Now we need our equation. 2x plus 4y is greater than 800. Y is equal to or greater than 100. Now we need to get our x-intercept. That means turning y into 0. So 2x equals 100. 800 I mean. Now 800 divided by 2 is equal to 400. Now we have our x-intercept. Now we need to get our y-intercept. That means turning x into 0. Now 800 divided by 4 is equal to 200. Now we have our y-intercept. Now we need to do our graphing. Now our first line is x equals 200 and y equals 400. Now you look for 200 and you put a dot there. And now you look for 400 and you put a dot there. Now, as you can see, y is greater than 100 can already be put since there's no x. So now we need to check if it's a false equation. Now you get the test point 0, 0 and you multiply it with the factors. As you can see, 0 is greater than 800 is not true, so it's false. So you're pointing away from 0. And 0 is greater than or equal to 100 is also false, so you get away from 0. Now here you see the shaded part, and as you can see, both lines hit it. So that's our solution. Now, we have three possible answers. Our three possible answers are the boys could sell 200 candy bars and the girls could sell 200 candles. Another is the boys could sell 400 candy bars and the girls could sell 200 candles. And our last possible solution is the boys could sell 400 candy bars and the girls could sell 300 candles. That was it, everyone. I hope you learned something. Thank you for listening. Bye.